Hey everyone, thanks for joining us on tonight's team call. We have a special guest speaker. Stephanie, I'm really sorry if I pronounce your last name.
Mialki.
Mialki. Leia was actually the one that reached out to you, but her husband actually got sick tonight with the flu. She kind of helps me get guest speakers for the call. So Stephanie is going to speak on let me just pull up your bio really quick because you're all good on like landing pages. Yeah, so Stephanie is a two-star diamond coach. She is a marketing professional, and I think she started in March of 2016, and she operates a digital marketing company. So she knows her stuff with social media, I'm guessing, and all that fun jazz, stuff that I don't know much about. So this is definitely going to be really good information for me to take some notes on. I don't have anything really for the team in terms of any announcements. If you guys, have any questions, obviously post it in the team page. But yeah, I think let's just get started with Stephanie. Stephanie, thanks so much for jumping on the call with baby in tow. And I think that absolutely rocks that you have no excuses, right?
Well, the only excuse I'm going to have is I sound like a man right now. I'm a little sick. So is he. So excuse us for being a little off our game. But hi, guys. I'm Stephanie Mialki. Like she said, I started as a two-star diamond last year. I started as a coach last year in March, the last week of March. And I advanced to diamond by May, and I am now a two-star diamond. I'm going to NLC next month. So push for that. If you're not going, push for that for next year.
Do you mind explaining to people what that is?
Oh, you don't know what NLC is?
I don't think a lot of our new coaches don't know.
Okay. So NLC is the New Leader Conference. It's you have to be a paid two-star in 2017 to go to. It's only once a year, and they'll run it again in 2018. You get to. It's just a ton of top coaches come and they talk to you about the business and how to get your mindset right and how to really make it in this business. And you also get a tour of corporate. You get to meet a lot of the people from corporate. So it's definitely an opportunity that you want to jump on. Everyone's telling me that this is when their business exploded, is after they went to NLC. So you come back fired up, and apparently you get a lot of swag. So I'm all about the swag. Yeah, I started, I was a challenger in my coaches group. I was stalker status. My coach is Nicolette Anderson, and I was stalker status of her because we have babies the same age, both of our babies. We both have two babies. And I was stalking her through her whole pregnancy. She's all fit and cute, and I'm over here eating cheeseburgers. Between my babies, tried 21-day fix ones, and I literally was mixing my Shakeology with ice cream. Legitimately, I was making it a milkshake. I got no results. I was like, what is this stuff? No way, I'm not interested. Ended up signing up as a challenger. Nicolette didn't even make me buy Shakeology to get into her group because I'm like, oh, I have some. It's a year and a half old, and I had it. And she's like, okay, well, she let me in her group. And the next month I was like, all right, let me try this coaching thing. Someone wants to buy something. I'm just going to do this for the fun of it. I have a digital marketing company. I have no time for this. Yeah, I was all in. The next day, which kind of stinks because she placed me somewhere where it doesn't benefit me because she didn't know I was going to be a coach, an actual coach. So it screwed us both over in the long run, but it works out now. But I was all in. This just became a crazy passionate hobby for me. I do still operate my digital marketing company, but I get so much more fulfillment and joy out of this. Since I've been working out and eating healthy and just participating in these groups and being part of this group with all these women, I just have clarity in myself. I know who I am, what I'm worth, and what I want in my life. And no one's going to stop me from doing it. That was my biggest takeaway and my biggest transformation to myself. I've always been skinny. I'm that skinny fat girl. I was never healthy, but I was skinny. And people are like, why are you working out? Why are you doing this? And you're going to go too far with this. You're going to get sick. I'm like, no, I'm getting healthy. I was not healthy before. Now I'm stronger. I'm eating way better than I ever was. So that's just a little bit about me. And I'm going to jump right into this. So yes, I own a digital marketing company. I have a degree in journalism and mass communications. So I made a little presentation. It's the same one I used for the one on the Beachbody Champions page, if you already saw that. But I figured I would share it again. Alrighty. So just landing pages 101. My name is Stephanie Mialki. You can find me on Facebook. Feel free to friend request me. I'm happy to, I take friends. Some things to review. I'm going to talk about what a landing page is, why you need one, what the most effective components of one are, and how you can use it with Facebook Live. There's so many ways to use landing pages, and there's so many ways to use advertising and stuff. So I'm trying to make it most economical for you. So using Facebook Live with your landing pages makes it a free avenue to use your landing page on your Facebook page. So a landing page is a website that allows you to capture a visitor's information through a form. So a woof-woof form, that's a form. But a landing page makes it all seamless. It makes it look like a website, but includes that form on it. A good landing page is super targeted to a specific crowd. So if you are putting a post out there about your post-pregnancy transformation, you're targeting post-pregnant moms. So your landing page should be talking to that mom. You should be if they're reading it, they're like, oh my God, yeah, that's me, that's me, that's me. I need this. That's what your should be very targeted to a specific person, and it should correlate with your post. This is the difference between a homepage and a landing page. On the left is a landing page. There's nothing you can do. If this were clickable and it was actually on the page, you can't click on the logo. You can't click on the little guy. The only thing you can do on this page is put in your zip code and push that start your quote button. They get the information they want. All they want to know is where you live, so they know where to be sending mail or whatever else, whatever other marketing tactics they have. That's the only information they really want to know. On the right side is the home page, where you can see that you can click all around. There's so many different things to click on. There's different, you can start your quote just like you can on a landing page, but there's so many other things you can do and click around and go to social media and everything else. The difference between these two and why you want to use a landing page versus using a home page is because if you just send someone to your home page, they're going to get lost. They're going to start clicking around. They might look at your contact page. They might look at your form. They might look at your sign-up form for your challenge group, your sign-up form for coach forms, but they're going to just keep clicking and clicking and clicking, and soon they're going to be overloaded, and they're going to be like, I don't even know. So they're going to go away. You won't know they were there. You won't know what page they left on. You won't know anything about them. So with a landing page, when there's nothing else for them to do except for what you're offering, you put an offer in there. And so for here, you have to give them your zip code to start a quote. You, for example, could say, put your email address in to get my 21-day fixed recipes. Could be something more related to that, but they need to give you their information before you give them what they want. Here we go. So these are the reasons you need a landing page. It's super easy and effective way to generate leads. It gives your offers a place to live. So if you have Christmas offers, if you do a whole bunch of Christmas offers and you're like, oh, I'm doing a giveaway, everybody that buys gets a fixed day cookbook, and you make an offer page for that, guess what? You've got it for next year. You've got it for the year after. You can just reuse that content and not have to keep coming up with brand new things. It gives your offer somewhere to go. And the idea is to require your visitors to pay you in contact information for whatever you're offering them. So, for example, I was doing a coach training. I wanted, these people wanted to know, how much money am I making? How can I make that money? Well, I'm not going to tell you that until you give me your email address. When you give me your email address, then I'm going to show you. I'll show you that example of that landing page. When you give me your email address, then I'll give you the information you're looking for. And then that shows me who's actually interested. Who do I follow up with? And I know that those people are prospective coaches. You can also collect information about your prospects. So if you want to know, are you attracting men or women, old ladies or young ladies? Are you attracting moms or people without children? You can put any of that information into your forms so you know who you're actually attracting with your messages. You can also see who's more engaged. So I know you can see a lot of these analytics on Facebook if you're doing it through a like page, but this gives you a more of a detailed analytic of your marketing success. And I can show you the back end of one of the landing page tools so you can see that as well. It provides fuel for other marketing channels. So for example, if you're using an email campaign, if you're sending emails to people, where are you sending them after that? Like, what are you asking them to do? Go like your Facebook page? Awesome, they like your Facebook page. Then what? You're like making so many extra steps for them when really all you want to do is get that sale. So you just send them to the landing page. Just always have a landing page for your offers. Just send them to landing pages because that's exactly where they're going to convert into a qualified lead. Offering it, and I kind of mentioned this already, offering effectiveness into your marketing. So to have an awesome landing page, what you want to do is, like I said before, limit the navigation. No, if you're having buttons on your page, they should all go to the same place. They should all be the same form. Not going to Facebook, not going to your homepage, not going to an About Us page, nothing like that. It should all be right there. You can include a video on your landing page, but your video should be embedded. So that way it just plays right on the landing page. And I have examples of all of these, and they're all Beachbody landing pages, so you'll be able to see a bunch of them. Deliver value. So you don't want to just be like, give me your information and I'll send you more information. I've done those to see how they work. I've tested them. They don't work. Like, yeah, you might get a few, but you're not getting qualified people. If you're giving value and you're saying, hey, click this link and I will send you a recipe. Click this link and give me the goods. Like, if you like be like really casual with it as well, those perform a lot better. Like, for example, the one that I was talking about earlier about the coach training, I said brain dump on me. That's like our lingo. We talk about brain dumping all the time. So I used our lingo in there and people responded really well to that. Keep it shorter. And we've tested this too. The longer your landing page, the more friction you get. Friction meaning that people bounce off the page and they don't actually convert. We found that challenge groups, the shorter the better. If you're talking about the business opportunity, yeah, they want some more information before they're going to give you what you're looking for. And then testing and testing and testing and testing and testing and testing. You want to test every aspect of your landing page, from colors to the wording to the placement of where you actually put your form, how many times you have buttons to go back to that form. You want to test everything you possibly can, and you test one aspect at a time to see what performs better until you perfect that landing page. So here's a few ideas. Let's talk about Facebook Live for a little while. People are spending 3 times longer watching live video than pre-recorded video. So consider that when you're posting your videos of your workouts. If you're posting pre-recorded videos of your workouts, 3 times longer if you're actually working out while doing it rather than posting the recording. Your video posts have 135% higher reach than a normal photo. Consider that as well. And that goes for like pages as well. Without having to pay for them, your videos will go further than your photos. Use your Facebook Live. Like, don't be afraid of that live button. Show your customers what you do best. Like, you all have a specific niche. You all have something you're good at. Something that I've done a lot with lately is 2 things. I'm a coupon guru. Like, I love, like, not real coupons. Like, I don't go to the grocery store with coupons. I don't even know how to do all that. But like finding deals on websites and using like Ebates and then Groupon and finding like the coupon codes, like all of that kind of stuff, I do really well. And I've gone live with that so many times, and I've had hundreds of people watch me and hundreds of people comment saying like, oh, I want to do it. I want to do it. And like, I send my referral codes to Ebates and get hundreds of dollars back. Like, it's crazy. So find your niche, find something that people are going to come to you for. Like, I buy canvas photos, if you see behind me. I buy canvas photos all the time on super, like, I pay like $20 a canvas. It's crazy. And people know that because I talk about it so much. So they come to me for that. Well, those people like come to me for that, but they also are coming to me as a Beachbody coach. Like everything doesn't have to be about Beachbody. Like you need to have like a personality and some other interests outside of it so people actually connect with you on more than just that level. So using Facebook Live, like I've gone live with all of these things. I go live with like my home projects. I go live making my shake. I go live making a recipe, anything like that. Just show them what you do best. Whatever it is you do best, show people that.
Are you doing this all on your like page or on your personal page?
Usually on my personal page.
Great, thanks.
Behind the scenes video is super effective. We've been doing this a lot lately. Like if we're on a team call, feel free to mute yourselves and do it right now if you want to. Show people what this coaching thing looks like. Like, what do we actually do? Hey guys, I'm on a team call right now. Like, this is what coaching's all about. Look at all these fun women, all these pretty faces that I get to meet with each week. Like, we're sitting here drinking tea or wine or whatever you might have in front of you. And just hanging out, talking about our businesses. Like what other business is out there that wants to help you, like competitors? Like we're all competitors. What other business out there is like competitors are teaming up to like help each other? No one does that. Everyone's like, no, I don't want to tell you my secret. Like nobody does that here. Like that's so awesome of a community. And people don't realize that. People don't understand it. So like sharing about that and going behind the scenes live, that's really effective. And then using your landing pages after you do that. Post, because you put text with your live video, link to a sign up to be a coach. Sign up to like see what this coaching thing's all about. Sign up for a webinar. Put a landing page attached to these live videos. Your live videos are getting all of that attention. Now, what do you want them to do? What do you want them to do now? Like send them somewhere. Conduct interviews. This is something we're finding really effective too with live videos. Going live with challengers and asking them, like just like a Zoom call, and going live during your Zoom call and talking to a challenger about like their success in the group or what they love about the group or what they hate about the group or their results or anything like that. Or going live with another coach and just talking one-on-one with a coach and saying like, hey, tell me about your story. Like they hear mine all the time, but let's talk about yours. Go live with an interview. And if you can do it face-to-face, that's even better. But those are really effective. And then point them in the direction with a landing page. You can do, sorry. My throat is killing me. So go live with and then link to a landing page. So things you can do is they can fill out a form and they can join a free group. They can download a free workout. They can download a recipe. They can get more information about a challenge group. They can get more information about the coaching opportunity. When I show you what these landing pages are capable of, when they click submit their information, they can have something pop up right away, like a download or a video or whatever you want to give them. You can give that to them immediately. And these landing pages integrate with things like MailChimp so that you could have like an email campaign going on in the background, dripping them emails every week until they purchase or whatever. There's so many opportunities here. Broadcast your events. I hope this is obvious, but like if you go to like Super Saturday or a summit or if you go to like a retreat, go live in those things. But less obvious, if you're going to work out with a friend, go live while working out with your friend. Go live if you're going to run a 5K. Just show people the real you. If you're editing it and you're like cropping it, that's not really the real you. People don't get to know you through an edited video. So go live and let them see the bloopers. Let them see you like say 50 times. Like let them see you do like be you. I say all the time. My husband is thankfully not listening to me right now because he picks on me through my whole presentations. Host a webinar. I'm going to be honest. I just became a coach in March. I've hosted webinars for all of my digital marketing clients, but I've only done one webinar as a coach. But the one webinar I did, I got 3 coaches from it. So it's stupid that I haven't done more, but do it. Do the webinars. These are like it's crazy how effective they are. People in 2015 watched 56 minutes of a webinar. That's a long webinar. If you're giving them engaging content, like that's crazy. 82% of them were answering or like participating in the Q&A. 35% of them would engage on social media. Like if you said, hey, get on Twitter and do this, they would get on Twitter. 24% answer polls, and 22% collaborate in the chats and stuff. So Facebook Live makes hosting a webinar on social media so easy. They call them, if you do a group, if you create a Facebook group and you go live in it, they're considering that a webinar now. So you can just host webinars right in Facebook, on Facebook Live in your groups. Simply pick a topic relevant to your audience, promote your talk, educate them on it, and then drive them to a landing page where they can learn more or purchase right then and there. Like give them a landing page to be like, here's a 21-day fix, go buy it. If you buy it in the next hour, you get a $10 gift card. Do something and give them an incentive to do it in a timely fashion. This is pretty obvious. Do a live product demo. Like our bread and butter is our shakeout orders. So show people. Like, and this is, if you said there's some new coaches on here. If there's new coaches on here, start now. Don't wait until you have results. Don't wait for anything. Show people every day that you're making your shake. Go live while you're making your shake. Go live while you taste that shake. Because I guarantee you, if you're trying new recipes, you're going to find some you do not like. I guarantee it. But that's so real. People are going to relate to it. If you drink it and you're like, oh, this is so nasty, people are going to like find that funny. They're going to want to watch you. They're going to want to see what you make tomorrow. Like, do it. Go live. Be real. It's okay. Like, there's nothing out there. Like, I don't know how many times I've made like macaroni and cheese and I've messed it up before. It's not like it's the bad mac and cheese. Shako's not bad. It's just how I made it. Like, it's okay to be real and be realistic through these things. Make an announcement. So this doesn't totally have to be Beachbody related. Example, go live if you're pregnant and having a baby. Go live for that birth announcement. I mean, that's really dramatic. But if you have something exciting, you just got a new house, you just redid your room, you just, your kid just got a haircut. Like, those are such little things, but people care. People love that stuff. People love haircuts. I don't know why, but haircuts are a thing. So if you message in the morning, oh guys, going to get little guy's haircut today, and then go later and be like, it's here. Okay, so when you go live, start your live broadcast, but don't show people what you're doing yet. Be like, oh, he got his haircut today. Keep talking for like 2 minutes before you show the little guy with his haircut, because it takes that long for people to actually get on your live broadcast and start engaging with you. Facebook puts out messages to everyone and lets them know you're live, but it takes a little while for that process to begin and actually people jump on. So talk, like give them little teasers, whatever you got to do, and then show them. So we did this with when we bought our house. We kind of did the same thing. We were like, oh, we got a new house, and waited for everyone to get on, and then we showed it. It just, you got to drum up that excitement. But again, link it to a landing page. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. So you got your little guy's haircut. It could be about the coaching opportunity and the fact that you don't have to worry about spending that $16 to get your little guy's haircut every 2 weeks anymore. Anything like that, just drive them to a landing page. I'm going to show you guys some landing pages now. I use Instapage as my tool, but I use Instapage out of, I'm kind of biased because I work for them. They're one of my clients. I write their blog content. My computer's being slow now. Okay, so this is some of, like, my coach has one right now that's performing pretty well. This is her challenge group page. She's got her before and afters. She has a video about like her journey, her story through this. And then she has one little button. The only thing you can click on here, nothing else is clickable except for this reserve my spot. And it just has your name, email address, and phone number. Super simple, nothing crazy. Let's see here. I've got more examples to show you. I'll show you some personal ones I'm doing. This is my coaching opportunity page that I created. So I'm looking for coaches. So I gave a little bit more information. What does it cost to become a coach? To be a coach, you do not have to be. So what happens if I don't like being a coach? What are you waiting for? All of these buttons all go to the same place. And I have a form here, and it's a lot like those woo-foo forms that we all create. But it's just a little more cohesive, and it looks a little more professional. And it gives me all of I ask for all their information, and they give it to me, and I get an email saying, you've got a lead. So let's see here. We've got some other ones. We did some holiday promotions. These worked so freaking well. Let me tell you what. So I made these ones just for all of my team members rather than putting their faces on them. Mine had like my face on it. But have you been naughty or nice? Christmas presents for everyone. So when they filled this out, I would send them a message on Facebook and be like, hey, thanks so much. Merry Christmas. Your gift is for, and I would say like $10 off a challenge pack or a free tank top with your challenge pack purchase, anything like that. I always had made sure it was with a challenge pack purchase. I hit Success Club 41 in December. So this really, really, really worked. And then in November, we did very similar things with Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And all we did is we would send gift cards or PayPal money back to them. I mean, around the holidays, we were all on the struggle bus, I think. So anything was helping us. Pre-Christmas, after Christmas, it was like a boom. But let's see. Let me see if I can show you guys a couple other ones. So this one is the coaching training that I was telling you about. This was my mindset of a CEO training. And if you clicked, so this, let me click here, hold on. I was in the editor mode. So if you click on brain dump on me, I don't know if it'll let me. I'm going to have to put in all this info. Okay, if you click brain dump on me, it opens with a download. And it downloads my income progression and a little bit of an information on the first step of the CEO training. So you guys can set this up so that it downloads a recipe or it downloads a free workout or it downloads anything, an ebook. It can download anything you guys want. It doesn't have to be like coaching related. But these are just some simple landing page examples. Do you guys have questions?
I definitely have questions, but if you kind of want to keep, I don't know if you're finished or.
I'm kind of done. If we have questions, I can probably like go back into things.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll let anyone else jump in because I usually I don't want to take the entire floor with my million questions. So if you guys have a question, so Jillian wrote in the chat, how can people link to Facebook?
You don't really link to Facebook because you're linking from Facebook. This is going to be, let me show you my Facebook page.
You maybe show what it looks like in a post.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't quite understand how they go from, like, how do they get there? Like, I know you said with the live video, but I literally have no idea. Sure. I love all of this, but I have no idea. I'm very confused.
Yeah, no problem. So it's just a link. You know how like you'd link to a website or anything like that? Like if you want to give someone more information, click here. It's kind of the same exact thing. Hold on, I'm trying to like minimize all this stuff and it's like clicking all around.
Yeah, I would say like we're a very non-techie team. Okay. I would say maybe half of us have like pages, the other half don't.
And I wouldn't really worry about like pages unless you're ready to spend money.
How about for somebody that isn't really tech savvy? to do something, or like a little bit, to do something like that, to create, like, because I see them all the time. I love them, but it just looks like, oh, okay, I will never be able to do that.
Okay, I'll show you how easy they are in a second. I'll walk you through a real quick one. Hold on. Let me find one that I used a landing page with.
Your stuff is so stinking pretty. I can't even stand it.
Thank you so much.
I'm like,
okay. So this is one, for example. Happy Monday. Anyone still recovering from the weekend? I just do my normal post. Just a normal post. And then at the end, if you're not sure you need some extra guidance, reach out to me here. And it links them to nothing, apparently. That's cute. It's because I spelled my name wrong. I wonder why I didn't get any leads from that one. This was the All Access Challenge pack. So this was before anyone actually like it was even available. I had a list. I probably had 15 people on a list. So as soon as it came out, I sold 7 challenge packs. Like, it worked. It really worked.
But that was coming from your like page, correct?
No, I had this. Yes and no. I post the same exact things on my personal page. I just knew it'd be easier to find on my like page. Okay. I think that I fixed the link on my personal page. So, because I know I got leads from it, but this is my like page. But I put the same content on both, but I put more on my personal.
And do you advertise on your do you run ads on your like page?
I don't spend money. Not like that. Yeah, I don't. I haven't found the value in it yet. So like, I haven't found like a good return, and I'm still new in my business. So eventually I'm sure I'm going to have to, but I went live and I linked to my exclusive, the same link. It was all about the All Access.
So you do a live video, and then in the description, you put the link to that landing page.
Yeah. And in my live video, I tell people, like, the link is in the description, or like the link is above. Just click on.
And is that the Insta page? Sorry, I keep talking. Is that Insta page? Is that a free website app? Like, what? I don't even know what that is. It's
not. You pay for it monthly, and I can show you guys the pricing on it. It's paid monthly, but what you could do if you want to do this as a team, that's the best way to do it, in my opinion. Because what you can do is you get the big plan, and you can all be part of it. So I'll split the cost on it, but you can add as many team members as you want. So all of your downlines. So if you saw mine, like, these are all my personal things, but I've also, like, when I first started it, like, Kat's another coach. The Upgraded Alliance, I made them all Black Friday deals. And then Team Thrive, this is Ash Brockington's team. She added all of her coaches. So all of her coaches have their own landing pages in here. And then the Upgraded Alliance is my coaches team. Everyone in the team has their own page. So, like, when you break it down to how many people are actually using this account, it's so cheap. And how many challenge packs we're probably selling from this, so freaking affordable. So yes, it's expensive in terms of like the plan itself, but like, you can get the basic one, and that's fine. Like, you guys, if you're doing it on your own, that's all you really need. But if you want to have like your team do it, it's so much more economical to just get the big plan. And you get like extra things with it or whatever, but nothing crazy.
Like, I know I have Automatic CEO. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's kind of like the e-cards in the Coach Online office, but it allows you to kind of add everyone's like email, like from your like free leads, your customer lists. And you can kind of send them out like the emails every 3 days, or like if they got Shakeology one-time order, you put them in this group, or, if they got Shakeology Home Direct, you put them in this like email group. But they also have landing pages on there. And I think that is like, I'd maybe pay like $25 a month. And just from doing the email from that, I at least get like one person a month getting like Shakeology Home Direct from like my free customer leads. Do you know of any that are free?
I don't.
Okay.
I know Wix has a very, very basic, but they're so, like, they're not even like good.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah, I don't even want to recommend it because it's not that good. So it's not free, but even if, I'm not going to say this, but even if someone wanted to, like Success Partners wanted to split the cost of it or something and just share the login information, you could always do that. So you could make it affordable for you. And I don't think there's commitments. Like you don't have to like buy a year or anything like that, but you do get a free trial too.
We had a couple other questions. Do you also have a website or just a landing page?
I do. I have a website. So if you're a mechanic, your car is always broke, right? That's kind of how I feel about my website. Like I work on everybody else's websites all the time that like mine is neglected. But I do have a website.
So do you work on your team's website or just like for your other job?
All of the above.
All of the above.
Yeah. So I do have a website and it's okay. I have a challenge.
Nice to me.
What's that?
Looks really nice to me.
I have like a little bit about me. I still have my woohoo forms on here and like I'm over woohoo forms. I just need to get on here and take them off. The challenge group application, transformations, which I found this is like the biggest. Most people, when they come to my websites, they go here first. They just look at all the transformations from our team. They also like to see who's on my team. I haven't updated this in so long. So like all my coaches are on here. So they really like that. And my coaches like that. And eventually if they start getting websites, I'll link these to go to their websites. So like they can have extra backlinks and stuff through their stuff. Just a little contact. And then I do have a blog that I haven't updated in forever just because I have no time. But I do have a blog on here. And what I've found, like if I have content I want to share from like other articles in my challenge group, what I was trying to do before when if I have content to share, I try and put it on my blog, even if I have to link back to their blog or something. Like this one was Fitness Magazine. I put something on my blog so they come to my website first and then they can go where they gotta go. But at least it's driving them to my website for them to go back to later.
Let's see, some of the other questions, I think you answered it, but Jillian saying, so it's linking from a website.
So it's you're posting on Facebook and including a link to your landing page. So it's basically like linking to a website. It's just a one web page. A landing page is just a single web page. It's not a website where you can click around. That's the difference between a website and a landing page. It's just one static page that is a standalone with one purpose to get the contact information. So you're writing a Facebook post. Go back. And I just have this. So you're writing your Facebook post and you're just copying and pasting the link into your post. So that way when people read the post and every one of your posts should have a call to action. So like, what do you want people to do after they read that post? Put in a call to action to do something. And this is usually what I use is a link. So I write my post and then say, if you're not sure and you need some extra guidance, reach out to me here. And the link is right there.
What do you feel that, and I guess kind of with your background too, do you see like a landing page, probably you'll say yes, is more helpful than just having a call to action that just says like comment below or message me or, just like kind of like the regular call to actions that we tend to use?
I would say yes, because the message me, the comment below is on every single person's Facebook posts. Everybody is selling something. Everybody is. So if you give a link, it increases curiosity. So they're like, oh, well, what's there? And then when you're saying, get this for free, get a free workout, get whatever, they're putting their information in. Those stocking ones that I showed, like the stockings, like reveal your prize, that kind of landing page, I'm not kidding you. I got more than 100 leads on those. People are like, yeah, I want to know what my prize is. It just gave me someone to talk to. It gave me a reason to talk to people without having to like dig them. You know what I mean? Like, and be like, hey, you're really interested. I'm going to make you interested. They're telling me they're interested. And go ahead.
I'm going to say that other people might be thinking this too. What would be then the difference of just posting your Beachbody page and sounding more salesy? Just kind of like playing the devil's advocate here.
So posting, what do you mean Beachbody page, meaning like you're
just like, here, go to my site, www.beachbodycoach.com / your screen name.
I've never, ever, 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 ever given that site out ever once. I don't even think I updated mine. Like, don't do that, because it's going to send people there and they're going to be like, holy cow, this site is built like crap and I don't even know where to find anything anyway. So the Beachbody website's so hard to navigate if they're looking for something. You just want to send them direct links. Don't make it more complicated for them. Don't make them work for it. This is enough work on their half anyway. Just make it easy. Just send them those links. Figure out help them. You're their coach. Help them pick a package. Narrow it down before you even send those links, and then send the exact one, or use Coach Mobile and make it even easier.
Perfect.
Okay. Can I ask another question?
Yeah.
All right. So you make this amazing post. I've bought my Insta page. I got it. Somehow I've managed to figure out how to make this landing page. Okay. So now I have landing page.
Let me show you real quick before you keep going. So this is creating a new landing page. Guess what? Look at all these fun templates. It's like PicMonkey.
Oh, okay.
So say I pick this one. I'm just going to pick a random one right here. This is going to be called Renee.
Yeah. This is why I mute myself.
I have to mute myself because you crack me up.
I love this, but this is like this is advanced. This is like, you may have went to college for this, I think.
I may have. But that's the good thing about this community, is people are willing to share.
I love this. I love it.
So this is where it is. You can change your image. You can change the text. You can change your background. You can, look at this. It's like a real website. It's like everything.
Okay.
There's so much to do. But when you click on this, it's going to download it. When you click on this, you're going to buy it, download it. It's all the same thing. This, if you click here, it'll play some video.
Video. Yeah. Okay.
So say this is too much. Like this, you want this, but you don't want all of these. All right, boom. Get rid of a few of these sections. It's so easy. You can change anything out. It stores all your photos. So I'm going to put cat in here.
So if you can use PicMonkey, we can figure this out then.
Yeah, pretty much. And they're all, it's drag and drop. It's drag and drop, whatever you want to do. They're so simple to make. Okay.
So landing page, and you're making different landing pages depending on where you're going with. You have more than one landing page you like for whatever you're trying to kind of do.
Yeah, I kind of have a generic one for the coaching opportunity.
Your go-to, right?
Yeah, and I have a generic one for the challenge groups, but then I have ones for Beachbody on Demand. I have ones for Christmas. I have ones for Black Friday. I have very specific ones for each.
Okay, so now they click your little link, and it goes to your landing page, and all these buttons on your landing page take them to the same place where you get their email. So whether they actually commit to anything or not, you have a list now of people who were interested, regardless if they actually went all the way. But does this landing page get them to almost like your BB link where they actually can purchase something? You know what I mean?
You can set it up that way, yes.
And is that not what you do though?
I don't, because I like to help people pick out their program and send them a link.
Okay, so this is typically just to get their information and get their email, and then you're following up with them privately via email or whatever you decide.
Yeah, Ash Brockington and I, do you guys know who she is? I keep talking about her like, oh, okay. She's an elite coach this year. I think she's like 54 or something like that. So she's a top coach. Anyways, she and I, we're doing this internship outreach right now. And what we're going to do is basically make it into a funnel where they're going to go through like a process. And at their webinar, they're going to have a chance to purchase right at the end. So we are going to make a webinar, a landing page like that where there is going to be a purchase, but we just haven't yet. But yes, you can do it, and we will be doing it. It'll make the process a little more streamlined.
My question is, with the one that you showed us, how did that PDF just pop up on their computer?
So, I should have just kept that one open.
Sorry.
Okay, no. I think I might be able to open it. So up at the top here. Darn it, hold on. Here's the builder. Up at the top here, we can do integrations. So for example, if this little button here is where we want to the send app link, if we double click on it, up at the top, we can redirect, and you can upload a file here. So you can upload a PDF. So when they, like, you can have this go to an outside URL, a landing page, etc. But if you upload a file and they click on it, it's gonna like make them download the file. And you can put a thank you message here. Thank you, enjoy your download. Whatever you want their message to be after they do it. They'll get that message as soon as they submit the button.
And the same thing, well, the form would be the...
So this is the form right here. This is all they have on the form. But if you wanted to...
That's like where the free recipe or the workout or whatever it is you were offering, like one of the free things, that's what that would be, that download?
Yeah, so right here, I would be like, download, if I could spell, download your free ebook. And that's where this would go right here. So then when they filled out their email, they click on this, the ebook would pop up. But here you can add fields. So say you want to add phone. You want to add sex, man or woman. You know, I know my stuff. I think we can change the style too. Anyway, I can play with it and put it on a background and all this different stuff. But you can add all these different fields, whatever you want to put in here to make it applicable and qualify your leads. That's what they call qualifying your leads, making sure that they are who you want to actually contact. Because if you find out that this is a man and you only run women challenge groups, maybe you pass it on to someone else. Somebody you don't really want to talk to.
So then how do you, sorry, again, me. So then how do you get these emails, and then do you kind of like email them with like a hey girl type of a?
No. So because of the fact that all of these people are coming to you from Facebook, you're probably friends with them on Facebook. So unless you're doing like a paid ad or something, which then you'd probably have to use your email. But for the most part, I'm not doing paid ads. So all of my people they're cold market because I'm adding 20 new people to Facebook each day. So most of them are still cold market, but I'm just finding them on Facebook and sending them a message. So if Sarah Smith, let me tell you, if Sarah Smith sends me a message, I think I'm friends with 15 Sarah Smiths. So I message all of them. And I'm like, and they're like, oh, that wasn't me. I'm like, oh, well, would you be interested? And it kind of gives me that opportunity. So it doesn't hurt anything. That's what I've been doing, though, is I just send them a message on Facebook and be like, hey, I saw you filled out my coaching form. Would love to talk to you one-on-one about this opportunity. Or, hey, I saw you filled out whatever the form might be. And I bring that up.
In the first one, I think you showed us, like you clicked on something, I think it was like for coaching, and then another pop-up screen showed, and then they like.
Form, yeah.
So that's kind of like the same thing with the PDF, or?
Nope, this is just, the form is just, it's a two-step opt-in, coaching, there we go. So this one, what the heck? Okay, this one. It's just rather than like having the form visible right here, you have to click on it to get to the form. And then let's chat more.
Is there a better reason to have like 2 clicks, like a yes and then them filling it out? So it's kind of like even more.
It makes them commit more, but it also makes your page cleaner than having a form on your page.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone is pretty much saying that they love this, that they're overwhelmed, but they still love it.
That's how our team was too. And what we ended up doing, like just an idea for the leaders on the team or people who have coaches under them, what we did is we gave this as an incentive to hitting Success Club. So anyone who hit Success Club got access in. If they missed Success Club the following month, we booted them. Bye-bye landing pages. We took all your landing pages out until you got it again to come back in. But that's a really good incentive to come back. It's like to actually work your business, because it is such an expense, and we shouldn't, like, the leaders on the team don't want to have to like be paying for all these tools if the coaches aren't actually like holding their end of the bargain. So we made it a really good incentive to get people moving.
I have a question, Stephanie.
Yeah. Hi.
I'm Diana. Thank you so much for sharing all of this. My
No
gosh.
problem.
Okay, so you're getting pretty much all of your leads through this. Do you do Facebook event pages for inviting?
I don't. One of the girls on our team does, my coach does, and one of the girls on our team does as well. They do it for free groups. They do it for everything. But I just find it's an extra step for me. It doesn't flow in my brain processes. Like, it's just like, oh God, like it's too much for me. So I use landing pages and I use public invites. I use Facebook groups a lot to invite. I don't know if you guys noticed on my page here, I had a post, and for my free groups, I'm just going to share this because this is the same exact post I use on all of my free group invitations, and it works. So this is the same. Oh my goodness, everybody's messaging me. This is the same like style post. I always have like what it is on the left, and then this is the exact same, minus the free leg challenge group. That changes depending on what group it is. But the Q&A form, if you want to screenshot this or whatever, you guys can, I don't mind. This is the same form I use everywhere. I copy and paste this exact thing into my Facebook groups, my personal page, Instagram, everywhere, every single time. And I always have at least 25 to 30 new people in my groups. One time I have diastasis recti from having the babies, so the abdominal separation. I got into a diastasis group, and apparently you can't post in there about this kind of stuff, but I did. And I sat at my computer, and I post in those groups knowing that if I get kicked out, the only reason I was in there was to post anyway, so I don't care. Like, I'm okay with that. So, but when I post in these groups, I know I'm going to have to sit at my computer and friend request the heck out of everyone who's commenting. So I friend request and write their names down so I know who to follow up with. I had 200 people say that they were interested in the diastasis recti group I did a very specific group just for them. And I think like 10 of them are challengers now, like after our free groups. So that's a really good idea. If you have a thing, if you've got a quirk, an issue, a health medical thing, use that to your advantage. Like, if you have a bum knee, find the other bum kneers out there. Like, we've got people, one girl on my team, she's got POTS disease. So there's Facebook groups for POTS disease. Who would know? So like, you just find these groups, you get part of them, you start to show that you're like, I have a girl that was a recovering addict. She is on my team. She got in with those people. Like, she's an inspiration to those people. She's been clean for 5 years. Like, she's an inspiration to those people. So they like look up to her. So she has a really good influence in those communities. So if you have a thing, whatever that thing might be, like, get in those communities and friend request the heck out of those people. Like, just go through those groups and friend request.
So that's the Facebook groups that you're talking about. You don't just put random people in a Facebook group and start spamming them.
Oh, no. So I'm saying I join those groups, and that's where I find my friends. And then in order to get into my groups, like, if they want to participate in this and they tell me like, yeah, I want to, I make them sign up with my free link so they're my customer. So I'm not adding, I'm making sure everyone is my customer before they get in there. So right now I have a group of like 280 customers. Most of them haven't purchased anything, but I can go in there and like post about any new deals or anything like that at any point, and I know it's not full of coaches or other people working with other coaches or anything like that.
So the 20 new people per day are from those groups, and they're all accepting you?
No, they don't all accept me, but that's okay. But what do our power hours say? Like 3 to 5 people? If 3 to 5, yeah, if 3 to 5 people,
you're happy.
No, well, yeah, if they actually accept it, I'm happy. But if 3 to 5 people I friend request each day, which people think is like enough, like 10% might accept. So 1 every 3 days is going to accept. Like you're never going to grow your business. So like friend requesting takes seconds. Go through a group every day, just like pick a group and friend request 20 people from that group. And when they start to see you have mutual friends, because people in groups become friends, like they're going to be more accepting your request. I don't ever say anything to them. I just accept their friend requests and they start seeing my posts. And then as soon as they comment or like my post, that's the first time they'll get a message from me.
Awesome stuff. Anyone else with any last questions, comments?
My other boy is joining us now.
Hello.
You say hi.
Like now I'm working, Mom.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you had any issues with Facebook kicking back for putting these links on your personal page?
No, I have not. And I know that like in theory, you're not supposed to advertise on your personal page, but I think that's going away.
Okay, awesome.
I wouldn't worry a whole lot about that. As long as you're not sharing anything, you're not sharing like Team Beachbody video, you're not using logos you shouldn't be using, like anything, as long as you're being like you, yeah, as long as it's yourself. My husband, he chimed in. As long as you're being you, then you should be fine. And he's trying for toothbrush. And he's got toothpaste.
You want to brush your teeth, buddy?
So is most of your team kind of like stir crazy like we are, like when you kind of first tell them about doing landing pages? Are they like, are their heads spinning?
Well, yes, but I love teaching. So we get on Zoom. So I get on Zooms with each of them and I walk them through how to do it. And now they're like, yeah, I can do landing pages. So like it just, when you learn something new like that, it takes you to just a whole nother level of like confidence. So like stepping out of your box, don't eat a candle. Stepping out of your box helps so much more. What? Oh, he's picking on my voice now. See? You should be in the room when I'm on calls.
No, I have to agree because, like I said, we do have like a lot of new coaches on our team and especially on this call. So I don't want to completely frighten them, but just like anything brand new, like joining Beachbody, it's some scary stuff. Even for me being in this for 4 years, I know about landing pages. I've heard about it and I have yet to kind of take the plunge. But I think this call definitely, I definitely need to take the plunge and just go for it. And I think that 30-day free trial is awesome. I mean, might as well try it for 30 days and see, you know, and actually use it. And actually, you know, put it in your post and test it out, like you were saying, Steph.
And what you can do if you don't have a domain, like mine is coach.stephaniemialki.com is my page name. But if you don't have a domain name, all you have to do is it's like coach.pagedemo.co. So like it still gives you a unique URL and it's nothing like 12 random letters or anything like that.
Or the landing page you're talking about?
Yeah.
And that's done right through the
Insta page.
All right. I might be reaching out to you because I do have like a website that never went anywhere.
Yeah.
Like probably most people in Beachbody. Well, not most people, but I could probably connect that, correct?
You don't want to connect those. You can connect your domain.
Okay.
You can connect the URL, but you don't want the URL to you don't want your landing page to actually link to your homepage, like your website.
Yeah, I think that thing is dead anyway, so.
Wait, we need a domain? What the heck's a domain?
Like, you don't, but if you wanted like mine is stephaniemialki.com. That's my domain.
Okay. Rose, do you have a domain?
I do.
But they're like $12 a year. They're not expensive.
It's super cheap. It's like, what is it, GoDaddy?
Yeah, and depending on how popular your name is, if you have a really popular name, it's expensive. But if it's not, it's not.
You're welcome, Nicole. I just blurt stuff out at inappropriate times. It's fine.
I'm the same way on my call. You remind me of me. I always tell my coach, I'm just like, if I'm obnoxious, tell me to shut up. Yeah.
Rose is used to me on these calls. I'm always like, I have a question.
That's just how I am. I'm like, too many questions. Well, we love it. All right, Steph, we're going to let you go because I see the kids are getting a little antsy, but you spent a lot of time with us, so we really, really appreciate it. And I think I'll probably be reaching out to you with some questions if you don't mind.
Yeah, like I said, you guys can friend request me and ask questions or whatever. I'm happy to provide. And I know that a lot of coaches have been asking me for more training on this, so it's probably something that if you push me hard enough, I'll do it. So if you want more training on it, just let me know and I'll try and do some videos or something.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks so much. Thanks, everyone, for joining. I'll post the recording in the team page. Take care.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.